Hey yo y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Collision Athens, Georgia watch-along and live reactions for January 11th, 2024. I'm your host, as always, Adv Devin. How we doing, y'all? Hope your Saturdays have been treating you okay. As I get my camera sorted out here. Holy crap, whoa. There we go. Awesome. But yes, how we doing? Hope Saturday's been good to you. Hope everyone's well rested. Because we got ourselves a late night of Graps. AOI, what's up, fam? How it goes? Yeah, it goes. AORA. See who else in here. XConk, what's up? Hey, Mick. Good to see you. Yes, hit the Sleepy Boy Hex has joined us. Cam, what's up? Oh, Flora, what's up? See Flora. Hair fantastic as usual. Thank you. Thank you. What? The stud. Are you going to watch New Japan? Indeed I am, Chris. Immediately following, and I mean immediately following this stream, just like last week, we're going to be jumping right into a New Japan watch-along. Got the stream already set up. We're going to literally be ending this stream and going live over at that one. So, do peep is being dropped in the chat for you now. I've been doing pretty good. Tonight looks good. Yes, the way the card kind of just came together last second, because there were so many circumstances that got in the way of how the show was supposed to be booked, but of course, including the wildfires over in California, on the West Coast in general. Which hope that really takes a turn for the better, because that's been getting pretty. It's gotten pretty good. I've not been awake long, so I'm glad I managed to make it. Nice. Yes, no, you just got here. It's going to be a whole marathon of it, too. And knowing your sleep schedule, Floor, you're going to be here all day. Cool. All night. The stub will not be my name. Do I hit the stub? I'm going to try, Chris. I'm not quite sure for certain how I'm going to do it yet. But the Road to New Beginning shows, all 7 of them, we're going to cover in some capacity. Be it in watch-along form, watch party form, be it live or delayed. Not sure how we're going to make that work yet. Gotta see how the schedule looks, but yeah. I add my space leave. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Okay, gotta keep an eye on the time here. But yeah, tonight looks... We got Daniel Garcia versus Katsuyori Shibata on this card. Like, what? We also got Pop versus Komander. That's going to be fire. But, oh my gosh. TNC title match. Yes, let's go. And give me the Shibata we saw at Wrestle Dynasty last weekend. I do my best. The Outrunners. Fuck it. I'm so here for it. I'm so ready for it. I think we're good on the music. Just gonna be ready to go here. Give me the Garcia that he's been hitting it here. Chris Jericho versus Briscoe. The first time he faced off against another Chris. Harley Cameron versus Mariah May. How can I be sleeping on that match? That'll be fun. Hot girl graps, as they put it. Right, X? This card is low-key just kind of nuts. Ching NXT? No. I watched it on Tuesday. I'm good. Well, late Tuesday night, but nonetheless. Alrighty, y'all. This is the part where we get Nord fired up so we can watch the show internationally, commercial-free. If you're looking to have a commercial-free edition, hop in the Discord, of course. You can get verified and have access to the commercial-free edition of the show and anything else we do watch-alongs for. We will be sidecasting there. But, yeah, other than that, if we experience some brief buffering, don't mind it. It should be brief. All goes according to plan. Team of the year and Outrunners for. Alrighty, y'all. There it is. All right. Okay, we should be good to go, y'all. Ooh, we're starting off with Harley.
Harley Cameron, tonight we do hot girl grabs. Well, at least one of us. I am the women's champion. I am the woman from hell, and you will not sing again because I will rip out your vocal cords and throw them into the third row.
The learning tree always says brevity is
No,
the
that's
soul
crazy.
of wit. Cope, you shortened your name. Well, tonight I'm going to shorten your career.
Last week we proved that Cope is a dope, and tonight I'm going to show that Harwood is no good.
Sick burn, LT.
Sick burn. This guy.
Hi guys. The learning tree, Chris Jericho tonight.
Big pop.
The axe chops you down. You know, over the years I've been called Paul Bunyan. I've been called a lumberjack. Tonight that's probably apropos, because I'm going to chop me down a redwood right now. See you, boys. See ya.
Oh, okay, so we're opening up with that. Edge versus Tedge. This intro. Love this. I'm so glad it's back. If I'm not mistaken, we saw a clip of Christian Cage in there. And Ospreay? They're going to be appearing on the show? Yes, I did, Hex. Just in case, because I'm not sure. I think I had it playing on my previous streams, but I also want to avoid even just the free use copyright claim. All right. Akins Ford Arena. Song is goated, truly. I feel like they can never change it. Yes. Good looking out, Hex. Also in curtain, bet.
Your collision opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 241 pounds, the Rated R Superstar.
Go. Go. Gonna try and make it happen. They're trying to make it happen.
I wanted to come out here and keep an eye on the proceedings after last week with Cope, and of course Big Bill the Redwood, who's going to be doing some decimation of his opponent here tonight. Isn't that right, Bad Apple? He said, yeah.
I forgot he had this theme.
Looking at you, Cope. You dope.
And he's looking at you, Chris Jericho.
And his opponent from Queens, New York, weighing 270
Too much, man.
the Redwood, Big Bill.
Tell you what, Nigel McGuinness, any way you cut it, that is an impressive figure walking to the ring.
Undoubtedly so, and that's the reason why the learning tree, Chris Jericho, gave Big Bill a standing ovation.
That is
well
true.
earned indeed.
I'm really trying to see how this match plays out. I'm really trying to have it in my head.
In the words of Tony Schiavone,
If
Big Bill is just too
Cope's gonna find a way around the size of Big Bill, or if this is gonna be very much a fight from underneath match for him.
the very beginning of his
It's going good, David. How about yourself?
world champion
Hope it's going good for you.
right here, right now.
Undoubtedly.
Hope your Saturday has been kind to you.
Tonight, Cope.
To,
Copeland, I do hate it when someone changes their name. Just
Big motherfucking Bill.
new merchandise out there. You've heard of
Yeah. Oh yes, as we're getting in here, please do drop a thumbs up if you could be so kind, y'all. That goes a long way.
Collar and elbow tie-up by two of the greats here in AEW. By the way, the man to my left, Nueve, Chris Jericho's got a match coming up later on tonight as well.
Against Dax Harwood, another tremendous competitor here, part of
That's
Rated
not having to do
FTR, but nothing in the
Oh yeah, it's gotta be a lot easier on your wrist.
or should I say the branches?
the strength that Big Bill showed there. Cope is no slouch, certainly.
Look at the size of this guy. He's the biggest wrestler in AEW by far.
Look at that. A little drop toe hold action that time, taking Big Bill.
Yep, there we go. Stuff like that. I'm thinking he's gonna outsmart him.
In this January event where it's been snow all over the place, but fans have
Come on, Bill.
jammed into here.
Come on,
Watch
Bill.
out.
Come on. Come on. It's right. Come on, that's a disqualification, ref. Come on.
Is it?
Come on, Bill. Cope, you better watch it. Some help. Come on. He's going to take apart this commentary desk with the cranium of the Redwood.
With the cranium of the Redwood.
Chris Jericho,
Hope is losing his shit at not Hope. Chris Jericho's losing his shit as of late.
Jericho's dropped the microphone here, as you can see.
Oh, that's right. His match in Cardiff.
Bill, whose head was literally rocked here.
I mean, cool. My tattoo artist hasn't watched wrestling since probably attitude. Hell yeah. We love that. Yeah, streaming services are really exposing a brand new audience to pro wrestling because it's just there for them to find.
Big running front kick that time by Big Bill.
That's much better.
Jericho's cooled down now that Bill's getting some offense in.
On the floor here in Athens, Georgia.
Now, Chris, you stood across the ring from Cope on
Not hitting us, not him hitting us with the edge faces.
His strengths and his weaknesses.
Well, oh my God, don't do this.
Oh, and again.
His weakness is he just got his head wrapped off that.
I kind of get that, Hex, but at the same time, I see how that works for the angle he's been a part of here, you know.
One of the all-time greats when it comes to ring psychology, Nigel.
I do think they could stand to have him out here more, though. Big Bill's something special. You shouldn't be hiding him.
One of his cons is he's very, very
For real, Riga. Welcome in, by the way. Good to see you, friend. But yeah, he's something special. In all aspects, he's fantastic.
Well, his neck problems are well documented. Missed 9 years because of neck surgery.
Triple neck fusion, and of course this past
One of the most mobile, let alone physically capable, individuals I've seen at his size.
suffered that bulldog choke. The Moxley focusing on the damaged neck.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
I got to appreciate how much Brian Keith stays Brian Keith, even when he's out here for, like, ad-libbing for Jericho, you know? Like, Jericho went for the lame-ass high-five, and he somehow still looked hard while giving it to him. Streaming is a new cable, which is much easier and less hassle. Yes, I will say, streaming has kind of gotten to a point where it's not like I'm dropping, like, the amount of money I would be dropping on YouTube TV on all of the streaming services I use. But the fact of the matter is, all of the streaming services make it not necessary to have YouTube TV. So it kind of works out. On top of the fact that the streaming services give me access to so many things at my beck and call. You see Report LOL? Yes, World's End did very good. It was the best since All In, which is great considering the events that they had in between. You know, Wrestle World, All Out, and Full Gear. The latter of the three was apparently very well received. Lovely. Man's loving these taunts. I'm sorry, but just one time, I got to see him come out here in Cope's gear and do Cope's entrance. Because it's Big Motherfucking Bill, and you need to know. Yeah, no, we've fully fallen down the rabbit hole of getting his ass whooped by the big man.
On TNT and on Max. Right now, it looks like Cope blinking his eyes. Oh, he may be out.
It's because he can't speak. He's blinking his eyes saying, please end this match. If you want to end this match, Cope, blink twice.
It certainly now is Big Bill's match to lose. The way he has dominated Cope from the outset.
This is Big Bill.
Apparently Darby is out for a few months. For Athens. Yep.
Chris Jericho daps the axe.
That's what it's looking like, Riga. I anticipate him coming back in time for the Owen Hart tournament. I see him winning the Owen Hart tournament this year to get the world title shot at All In. I do love seeing how small camera people.
And then, how about this one?
How about it? Hot girl graps up for action. The TNT title is on the line with Garcia. The AEW women's title not on the line as Mariah May. Will she feel the wrath of Harley Cameron.
She drove here in a limousine. Siobhan.
She did. She apparently drove here in a limousine. This was specified by Tony Khan on social media.
Not in the modern
In a
era,
living
that's
zine.
for sure. You take an Uber
He's been hilarious on social. Has she? Oh, damn. I haven't been catching much of it, and I've scrolled a fair amount of Blue Sky today. Raps, and you will feel the wrath.
Somebody's dazed and confused right over there.
Not the trap pinch over the rope.
Big Bill, 8-inch, 73-pound size advantage over Cope.
And Cope is a big man. You're talking about, what is 6'3", 6'4"? Bill just towers over him.
And Cope, no question, he's not used to being physically dominated the way that he has thus far.
And once again, he just came back from a very serious leg injury only a few weeks ago, so he's still getting back into ring shape. And this
I mean, is he? He's got 2 wins in 2 high-profile matches in as many weeks. I think he's back in shape.
Champion contender now is Big Bill. To your point, Chris, maybe he could usurp.
What is Bill doing?
Get a title opportunity himself.
Absolutely.
Long hairs in the mirror match would be even more obvious. Yeah, right? If he had gotten the long hair back, that'd have been great. Hey, Jesse, what's up? Welcome in.
We continue live on TNT.
Look at the sounds and everything. With the hair, putting back the...
Chris Jericho, who is right now encouraging Big Bill on here.
This is
And
rust.
right now, Big Bill is dominating this matchup.
I'm doing relatively well, Jesse. I am at the beginning of what is going to be a 6 to 7 hour sprint. We got Battle in the Valley right after this.
Ducks Harwood later on tonight. One of our big events here on Collision as Cope
Copeland trying to take him down with clotheslines, with short arm clotheslines. That doesn't seem like the move.
Bunyan and chop down Big Bill in the redwood. That's not happening.
well, he attempted to that time.
Yeah, come on now.
See, this is what Cope has to do. Get Big Bill on his hands and knees. Eliminate that size and height advantage.
Knee strikes. Boom.
Whew.
Vicious northern lariat to the back of the
We
neck.
don't offer Cope fighting back. That's good. Yes.
2.
We need a lively crowd.
Yeah, he
Last
got a lot
Wednesday
more to
was
keep
not the
Redwood
best one.
down. He's got him dazed, but once again, this is a very, very big and a very motivated man as well. Every time Bill steps in the ring, he feels like he has something to prove to himself and to everybody else, and he does it time and time again.
Cope just pushing himself to his feet. Big Bill, you see his jaw set. Yep. You can see he was in this.
It's been a real viable contender this year, Jesse. This crowd hurt my feelings. It really did. It was most unkind. Still in it. Not even using the free arm to kick out. Cope really showing he had some fight in him left.
He was sure he had the beating there of Cope.
Yeah, even though he didn't get the 3, I sure love seeing Big Bill put the hammer down on Cope right there. Tribute to the late, great Big Boss Man. Came from just down the road over here.
Cobb County, Georgia, you are right. Now Jericho gets to his feet here. I don't know what this is about.
Pretty big building there.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Right, that shit would probably be like down to here on me.
What a giving man Chris Jericho
Would you
is.
stop? He should be away from ringside. And he should not be on the
He's
exit.
even giving the officials some advice now.
I get you, Jesse. I'm like back and forth on it, right? Because I've already caught myself calling him it without thinking about it a few times, but as soon as I did, I'm like, oh, that felt weird. So it's like it's a give and take. Yeah, that's exactly it. I think we'll get used to it, but for now, weird.
Into the apron.
Wow.
Boy, what action to open up this telecast.
How did the turnbuckle pad come off?
Oh, how did it come off, Chris?
Well, either way, Cope is running out of hope, Nigel.
No.
No question about that now.
Well, might have
Very
a-
steep slope. If he is going to climb back
Yeah, apart from
into
people doing this stuff
offense
forward.
on this match.
And Bryce Remsburg has just noticed that the
I hear you, Riga. Seeing somebody hit, especially like to finish with their belt on, like, I don't know. It just feels like such a statement being made.
Cope fighting for all he's worth on the turnbuckles.
Oh, look at that. Into the exposed
I'm
turnbuckle.
trying to think.
Absolutely.
No, there's no way he's
For me, it's just like Loud strikes get me every single time. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's happening every match on a card. Loud strikes are awesome. Still in it. Maybe hooking a leg would have helped him.
Come on, Bill. Come on, Redwood.
It's weird because that's right. She was in there for
Big Bill trying to tell the official that his head was rammed into the turnbuckle.
This visual sounds vaguely familiar.
Cope should be disqualified, surely.
Literally knowingly use the expansion. Oi, incidental contact. Oh! I couldn't believe it. That's Copeland right there. He's not going to go down that easy. He waits to see the reunion of the Copeland Cage connection. He sold me a ticket. He went all the way into that buckle. That should have been a DQ. I mean, hey, if Bryce says it's not a DQ, it's not a DQ. Referee's discretion. Nice with the impaler.
The agility and the power of Big Bill is second to none, but yet...
No, it's a singles match for him. He's wrestling Big Bill. Got the spear. Yo, what? He kicked out. I fully was like, all right, we're taking this home. That was a great opener. No, we're still here. We're still here. Hey there, Justin. Welcome in. Bryce is a quack. Common Bryce. Large billion. Indeed. It's Edge versus Tej. Tall Edge, if you will. That face. That was great. Big enough to set one. And a second spear. Oh. First one counts to 3 if it's not the finish. He was doing that. Yeah, he's gonna go to sleep. Wow. I was not ready for this. Favorite. You gotta specify what you refer to, Nick. Oh my god, immediately attacking him. Not Jesse. Wow, are we gonna go right into the next singles match of Dax versus Chris? Well, I guess it's all a matter of if this brawl gets sorted out. That's gotta be Edge. These Nigel's calling him by his name. Yeah, because I imagine it's just slipping out, and he's not gonna go out of his way to correct himself, because like he's all about just calling it as he sees it, being natural with his flow.
Jericho gets on the floor. Big Bill gets on the floor. And Jericho tries to get back in here, and now fans are chanting, "Let them fight, let them fight."
What a capricious instigator Adam Copeland is.
Starts going by Jerry. Cope and Jerry. No.
We are just getting started here on Collision.
How about that, man? What a start to our program.
No, because then you can start up his feud with Tomohiro Ishii again and just do that segment of Ishii following him around the entire arena over and over again. Call it Tom and Jerry. Did you see the mini documentary about Nigel on AEW's YouTube? I had not. I didn't know it was already out. I thought it was going to come out on like Honor Club and Max. It's on YouTube? Bet. Cope and Jerry sounds like all right. Everyone barred from ringside for that. Something tells me Jericho will still find a way to cheat. That's how it goes.
Faces the wrath of Harley.
shot in Australia.
And after winning the Casino Gauntlet match this past week on Dynamite, Powerhouse Hobbs cashes in against the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley.
And Wednesday on Maximum Carnage, the ring return of Kenny Omega.
There it is.
On the machine, Brian Cage.
I think she still needs to sharpen some edges, Dresden, if I'm being honest. She's really good. She's improved a lot. But I think the trajectory she's on right now is very fitting for the moment, especially because she makes it so entertaining. And I think that that's something to really be valued in wrestlers nowadays, is how slowly they can get to the top. The journey being just as great as the destination.
Let alone return to the Kenny Omega that you used to be. Kenny Omega, stunning the world.
God damn it, Jesse.
Is even worth it? What purpose do I
Yeah, I'm leaning too much, Briscoe.
This new version of Kenny Omega, the one that isn't concerned about money, power, the one that
Agreed,
isn't
Riga.
concerned about revenge.
I think we're going to get something about it before next Dynamite.
That he is the
It'll probably be released on social media and then shown again on Dynamite sometime before the match. But yeah, I do feel like they could have had something a little bit more be mentioned. I do believe commentary touched up upon it as soon as Hobbs won, and right after the brief interview with Renee. But all the same. Go back to Omega versus Mox. This version of Omega versus this version of Mox would be interesting. And they really have kind of been the eternal battle of AEW, right? Shit, we're literally about to be getting back to the All Elite Rewinds tomorrow night, and we're doing Full Gear 2019, the first time Mox and Kenny faced each other. That was an excellent match by that day's standards, and still holds up to this day. Looking forward to rewatching that. And they've had quite a few matches over the years. There's the barbed wire death match that had the unfortunate incident with just the shit timing of the pyro. Well, yeah. And then the steel cage match, which was excellent, but really was used to move forward the Kenny Omega Don Callis story. As a brood needs to happen. Honestly, X-Cog, it can, now that Malachi is on his way out, presumably at least, something could change, but as it seems right now, he's on his way. Yeah, why not? But then again, that would kind of defeat the purpose of Ospreay's promo last Wednesday. One thing I like is Mox can beat anyone with all the interference, even if they did Kenny. You want to make anyone. And you see, here's the thing, right? Even if I don't know. Personally, if you put this Mox up against this Kenny with no shenanigans being available to the match, I think Kenny squeaks out the win. Because that match against Gates, like, come on, y'all. If you see it, you know what I'm talking about. But when it comes to, like, dang it, I kind of lost my train of thought. Just making it. Oh, yeah, no. But if Mox were to get the win in that situation, I don't think Kenny Omega is worse off. I don't think people look at it like, oh, Kenny Omega's just all right, I guess. Like, I think there's too much focus put on pro wrestling nowadays that, like, there's got to be circumstances to why you lost or you're just not good enough. Like, in a competitive industry like this, wins and losses are practically infinite. That just should be embraced. You know, losing is a part of the game. Even when you're thinking about, like, from in kayfabe perspective, like, if you look at any other combat sport, that's just how it happens. There's plenty of very successful and infamous combat sports names that have had a fair amount of losses in their fair sport. And here's the thing, sometimes someone is just better than men. Yeah. Like Jeff Jarrett. Don't do this to me. C2 proves this constantly. Yes. Buddy versus Takeshita in singles action is something that really should come our way sooner rather than later.
worked so hard in my wrestling career to protect my family from the kind of prying eyes, the kinds of intrusions that even a small amount of fame can bring. And in one night, all of that work was undone. And it nearly tore my family apart. And if it didn't tear my family apart, it broke me. Because for a long time, I was ashamed. I was ashamed to come here every week. I was ashamed to stand in front of the world, and I was ashamed to look my wife and my son in the eyes after what I had allowed to happen to them. And I knew that after a while that I had to make a decision. I could either remain the husk of a man that I was, or I could do something about it. So I found Swerve Strickland, and I made sure that he did not hold the AEW World Championship. And I severed the ties to the last hope that he had, that he could build a family and a home like I had had. And in September, I all but spilled his brains in front of the world. Christopher Daniels, I know, and I understand what you were trying to say to me. And I humored you, maybe for too long, because of who you were. When I met you 14 years ago, I was just a kid, and you were the first wrestler that I had met who had ever done anything, who told me that I could too. So I humored you for a while, but I listened for too long. And last Saturday, you crossed a line when you laid hands on me. And for that, you will pay the price. Saturday, on Collision in Cincinnati, Maximum Carnage. Christopher Daniels, I will see you in a Texas death match.
Oh, fuck no.
Going into Cincinnati, I have decided who I will be. And I will wake up every morning and I will make that same decision over and over again, because I would rather injure and maim. I would rather tear every life on this earth apart than be the man that I was last year. CD, you have made your bed. And next Saturday, I lay you down in it forever.
Wow, for next Saturday night,
Bold.
Woo! Hangman Page's match, but it is certainly not Christopher Daniels' first rodeo.
I hear you, Darth. And not for nothing, Stone Cold curses himself for it too. My understanding is he very much regrets creating that chant because of what it's done to pro wrestling. Yeah, McCur. Yeah. To clarify on chat, Ring of Honor Weekly, we do watch parties as it premieres on the Discord, just because I feel like it doesn't generate enough interest with the current format it has. If ROH builds up a little bit more intrigue, gets a TV deal, stuff like that, we're absolutely going to turn that into a watch-along, because we have the resources, it's easily right there. But the watch parties is something that we don't do very much of, but we want to. And so, it kind of lends itself to that. So it's just another reason to join the Discord. But I do know it's not everybody's vibe.
Example of professional wrestler, speed, athleticism, power. He has it all.
One of the great wrestlers.
Yes, Ring of Honor pay-per-views are watch-alongs. I should clarify that. Appreciate you reminding me there. X-Kong. Yes. The 3 pay-per-views a year, which really they should have more. Like, there's no reason not to. you can equip it to another venue that you run a collision at the following night. You ready for Lucha Cruiser shenanigans? This is gonna be a fun and. He doesn't have an ounce to chill anymore. Straight to a death match. No, he really is. No, he really said, "Fucking escalating feud. We're already there." Talk about laying him down forever. Rough. The way they jumped Komander like that. Such an aggressive takeover by Marina there. Well, hi, Space.
Both these men known for their athleticism, their high flying, but Pac clearly has the
Starting off with the grabs, we got a cravat. New snap. Nope. Stayed on his feet. Touch me, I'll kill you for real. Like, straight up. It's not like Daniels, like, did anything extremely heinous. He lost his temper and maybe made a bad call in getting physical about it at the job. By pro wrestling standards, I should say. But, nah. Dude is like, now I'm gonna end your life. Like, hey man, what have you become? Yo, Collision Homecoming, January 25th. We're definitely doing a Collision watch along. Speaking of watch parties, y'all, if you're looking for your WWE Saturday night main event fix, come the 25th, it'll be a watch party on the Discord after Collision. I'm not making the same mistake I made last month. Yo, Pac. Why is Apprehentes ducking at the same time Komander's ducking? Is Komander his avatar or something like that? Is that why he's always out here? What? Agreed. The thing with Pac, right, is he goes away just long enough, like 2-3 weeks at a time, for it to feel like we should welcome him back, like he's been away, and it's like his 50th return. What was that? I have no idea. The way he just like twirled out and then rolled over the ropes to land in the head scissors. Like, I feel like that was to psych him out, but I'm not sure. Let's go with the Komander Classic. The first time he did that, I lost my shit. And I'll pop every time. No, every time. Why? Because, like, it's a thing of beauty. So I was saying earlier in a call, it was like, the things that pro wrestlers do to their bodies will never not get a pop out of me. I don't care how much they do it. Like, I don't care if I'm seeing that rope run for the 100th time a year. A human being did that shit. A human being did that shit with thousands of eyes on him. First take. Like, that's incredible. That's astonishing. Those loud-ass chops that you can hear in every match. You see those chests? That's real damage. They actually smacking each other's flesh off. Like, I will never not respect that. That will never not stun me. For safety, it should never happen, but I'm waiting for it against Joe or something. He does it on a walkway. Hawk always feels special when he wrestles. Oh, yeah. Was super clean, no, really, why? He's gotten to a point where he does it so confident, he hits the flip doing a salute. What a guy. Left his feet being thrown.
Look at this. This is viciousness.
vociferous reaction from the fans here in Athens.
Look at this. These two men were together at one time.
Whether outside
We should focus on him. Francis stealing the Miz Dow gimmick. No, real though. It's out here mirroring Komander.
it is red hot action.
Pac in the face of Alex Abrahantes at one time with together as walked out together as world champs. And Pac, of course, a member of the trio champs once again, as part of Death Riders, and a drop kick in midair. Didn't work, but then
Big ol' pump kick.
that smashed the face. Smashed it.
During the flips and Ron is alone. No, like, really? Imagine if he's just out here doing the twirl of a Rana and still landing on his feet as if he's hitting an invisible person. At that point, that's more impressive.
Now Komander grabbing at his jaw.
Bro should make sure to work the collective later this year, if that's the case. Oh. Apprehensive's about to get killed. Save him, Komander. Save him, Komander. There it is. Woo! So pretty. That double springboard was so good.
Alexander Hutchins was being assaulted here. Pac turned his attention away from his opponent and paid for it.
I bet Pac wanted to do that for years, finally getting his hands on Abrahantes. But look here, Abrahantes playing the distraction and giving Komander the perfect opportunity to hit the moonsault. What height he got with it as well.
Now Pac
For real, he literally just saved you. Check on him.
up on top. Pac ducked out of the way. Missed twice.
Going all the way up. Yo?
Delivers a cutter. Pac on his
Yeah, not even sure what to call that transition.
hand catches the floor.
Turn it around into this tornado DDT. I feel like every single match he gets it. No, you better hit me with a fucking DDT.
1, 2, no. A 2 count.
Tony, he really is about to call the 3.
You can see Pac spasming after the impact, but now Komander's got to keep pushing forward.
No, that's what's so good, Riga, is when he was first announced as the cover for Juice, people were like, oh, well, I guess that tells us both how he will be booked and how Juice would have been booked. But then it elevated him just being a part of such a, what is already a prestigious yearly event for AEW. And then to have that showcase win right after getting the television title in a shock victory that no one saw coming.
Basically hung out to dry here.
Now Pac was lying in wait.
Now all of a sudden you take him seriously. When you see him on the card, it's not just like, oh, he's putting this person over.
Komander gave him the opportunity.
Now it's like, does he eke out a surprise win over Pac here? It's possible. He literally beat Claudio like 3 weeks ago.
Black arrow. But his opponent not damaged enough.
Komander rolling out of the way. You're right. Probably was going for a thrust kick. Perfect timing that time by Komander. Another one.
Sunset cutter. Sunset might not be a bad idea. Sunset flip cutter.
Literally.
Oh, could be looking for it.
That springboard that springboard destroyer is so nuts.
Komander.
El Cielito Lindo. No.
You all right? Oh no.
The 450 found its knees.
Oh, this is rough.
Center of the ring. Nowhere.
He's submitting.
No. Nothing to tap except the shoulder. And that is it.
That's the amount I ordered, and now the store is closed. No.
Here's your winner, the Bastard, Pac.
You've not had the best string of luck lately, Rend.
Last 20 matches.
Living up to his
Caught him off the dive one too many times. Immediately into the brutalizer.
Abrahantes beside himself on the outside. And it
Damn,
was
he submitted a singles champion.
definitely now I would get out of dodge.
Pac also
Gonna lead right into the tag match.
on Collision. Well,
How about my phone stopped working the other day? Nah, dude, what's going on?
Well, I can hear
we talked about
there's a commotion behind his
What karma have you earned?
Pac getting some revenge on Komander.
Look at this, everybody coming out here without their fucking belts.
John Komander, there you see Claudio along with Wheeler.
Castagnoli looks unsatisfied. Clearly wants a little more.
We keep the Owen. I hope so too, Darth. I think they will. I'm thinking what's going to happen, at least the ideal plan is Darby Allin to return as a surprise, as a Joker entrant in the Men's Owen tournament and win it.
Claudio disrobes. And there is trouble for Komander, who already was putting that brutalizer.
We'll be taking bumps left and right. Looking, yes. Oh no! I didn't get my entrance. You jerks. Gotta beat up everybody. It's the same philosophy as the World Championship being held in the briefcases. It's just we don't deserve to see the championships. The performers don't deserve to see the championships. Their egos are too great. All they want to do is pose with the belts. They don't want to win the championship for what it stands for.
What sensations they have become in a short period of time. Won their first match here in 2025 and tried to make it 2 in a row.
Certainly huge fan favorites, the Outrunners. Truth Magnum in the ring right now. Turbo Floyd in the
I didn't even notice the ref swap. Damn.
Big chop that time. We have a lot still to come here.
I'm being buried at this point.
For the TNT Championship, Daniel Garcia against Shibata.
In hindsight, yeah, I was feeling like that. I'm going to have to head out as I'm supposed to be working. Bet. All right, Flora, you take care. Have a wonderful evening. I'm to catch you around.
Jericho. That is all still to come here tonight. Look at this teamwork.
Some lovely cohesion from Magnum and Floyd. Certainly who started out training in the frigid conditions in Vern Gagne's farm.
Yeah, they were sneaky with trading out the refs.
Do what?
Yes, look it up. Wikipedia never lies.
How long do you think Wheeler's going to let his hair get? Zoom in on that sting, please, guys.
A distraction there. The officials back turned. Quite apropos after what we saw of how he lost Komander at the end of last year.
Pump kick that time. And right now, as you can see, Turbo Floyd is in a tough spot. And not surprising. It's the first time, by the way, that the Outrunners in the formative years of
Oh, no, don't steal her gimmick. Come on.
and Wheeler Yuta.
I mean, he just did one, but it's still one.
Certainly a lesson.
But I wasn't be surprised if it was Sting, you know? Maybe it's Sting in a Sting mask.
Death Riders can be Castagnoli, the linchpin. Both the Death Riders and
Jason Statham. Riga, I forget who it was, but somebody else said that like a month ago. It's so funny that you say that. So I guess the answer is, some other, at least somebody else does. Personally, I see it. When someone showed me a picture of Jason Statham, I'm like, yeah, gotta get it. Wyatt, yes.
Force that he gets, the body that he gets behind it, the legs, everything. It's like a pitcher in baseball. Their best fastball is using the legs. That uppercut, the European uppercut, is from the legs up. Into the ropes.
Bez press, let's go.
And Turbo laid him in here.
Fun fact, Luthez got that from Turbo Floyd. It's called the Luthez press because he popularized it, not because he invented it.
Knee lift. Pick up.
Let's go.
Backdrop suplex.
Bald is awesome.
Wheeler goes down.
No, like, actually, though.
Wheeler and Claudio both go out. Tag team action here on this Saturday night continues on TNT and Max.
well, finally, the Outrunners getting things back in their way.
Well, they went,
How long they can keep it
Let's
there.
go.
one man went down on the, and I understand the legal man in the ring went down on the floor, but he's
Slumped.
here. See, I'm not surprised.
Is it truth you to full
I'm
shot?
not sure that was a great move or not.
I would dare to say, not a great
I'm really not
move,
sure.
but, oh, Truth Magnum there.
I know he's had some sort of.
Hurt the left knee.
Yeah, Claudio limping just a bit here. And as Turbo Floyd gets chased to his corner, Stephon Smith has to go around and remove members.
I'm worried. I'm not sure if that's legit or not.
But Truth Magnum, who came down on the floor after two men, has paid the price here, Nigel.
Yeah, certainly his ego.
Oh no! Oh! I'll be here. No, right? With the mustaches and everything, like, oh man. Like, part of me wonders if they really are just living in like downtown Miami, dressing in like polos and short shorts and fanny packs for real, like they just literally never left the 80s. I am drinking coffee, Hassan. It is the beginning of my caffeine run for this evening. Because immediately following this, we're going to be going live with Battle of the Valley Watchalong for New Japan, which is going to be having matches such as Gabe Kidd versus Tomohiro Ishii, Takeshita versus Kushida. We got an 8-woman elimination tag featuring Mina Shirakawa, Anna Jay, and more. I bet he just got that shoulder. That's exactly it. I just got a fresh line of the ink. Imagine if that's how much they lived the gimmick, that they got their tattoos with like faded looking ink.
You're right. I'm telling you.
I don't even know if that's a thing. As you can see, I don't have many tattoos, but if such a thing was viable, would be hilarious. Gonna need a head shave? Oh, you think so? You're not. You think Pac shouldn't have the long hair? As long as I've seen him, he's had the long hair. I don't know, especially with how his hair is, it makes him look so crazed. As for Yuta, yeah, definitely he's getting this, like, he's going through his scene phase. His hair's getting long, just getting over his eyes. I'm wondering how long he's going to let it get. A little tattoo guy here. Yes, you can, in fact, get a faded effect on a tattoo. Bet! Love that. They just got to do a granny video package, then we get a modern one for the session.
Get his 11th win without a loss on Collision, beating Komander, but they weren't done. They beat Komander up afterwards, right before this tag match, when Wheeler Yuta and Claudio came to the ring.
You don't cross the Death Riders. Or to put it another way, Tony, you don't outrun the Death Riders.
I'm thinking about it.
Elbow drop. How about that? 1, 2, no. And again, the Truth Magnum don't want to harp on the point since going on the floor. He is
I like that line of thinking, Riga. Buddy joining United Empire. Think that's a shout. Even like whatever role he takes up, be it the tag team, singles, whatever the case. That'd be excellent. Brody King, yeah. Let him come down in his puffy pink camo jacket with a ski mask on, bark at the crowd, and murder some fools. Sometimes with Julia Hart in her corner. In his corner. Ducked. There we go. Let's go. Let's go and get him. He's going to Floyd up. Hey, let's go with the scoop and a slam. Oh my God, he's going to get Claudio with the scoop and a slam. Yo, let's go. Magnum scoop and a slam. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, the crowd did. Okay, we were a little, me and some of the crowd were a little ahead of ourselves. I was getting around.
Setting up for a total recall, but instead, Castagnoli with the leg trip.
Oh! And Truth Magnum goes in.
Oh, no.
Turbo Floyd gets a European uppercut from the outside, too.
Still in it.
Strong legs got him out of that. Disappointed look that time
He really thought that he was supposed to win off that?
A 2 count.
Floyd here is going to have to do something because there's no one for him to check. That could do it. 2.5. Turbo Floyd back to his feet, but again gets no. 2 and nearly.
Oh, almost snuck it out on him. Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Right now, the Outrunners looking for their 4th win in a row. Their 2nd one here in 2025. But right now, on the outside, you can hear Claudio say,
Nice standing suplex. He's had a...
2, but instead Claudio's got to make a save.
It was Floyd that got the suplex. Look how
I'm telling you.
absolutely commandeering.
The way he just threw him in the corner.
Watch this. This is how to do it, Wheeler.
Wow.
Listen.
The giant swing. Oh, the kick by Yuta. And a cover.
Castagnoli legal.
1, 2, little bit.
Haha. That cost him. That really cost him.
Back in despite the bad knee. Adrenaline thrown through his body now.
Yuta hoist up. Turbo Floyd.
The doghouse.
And they attempted a superplex from the turnbuckle pads. Blocked by Turbo.
Little right hand.
The legs are on the outside. But you can see Floyd sitting way back.
He's already kind of pushing him back with that last punch. The way he's trying to grab it.
Got the referee.
Oh, brilliant.
Enough.
Yuta practically handed that to him. Gut wrench superplex. Bro.
Holy smokes, what power.
Gut wrench superplex.
Little ankle biter.
There it is.
That vaulting splash.
1, 2, 3.
Cradled the head, got it. Done so.
Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli.
Should have saved the line for the end of the match. You can't outrun the Death Riders.
Well, fans, coming up next, we're going to have a women's matchup. Harley Cameron against the world champion Mariah May. But coming up on Wednesday,
Getting in Yuta's face afterwards.
live from Cincinnati.
Ridiculous.
This is the dangerous path of vengeance.
Hook, earlier today, your dad was unfortunately attacked. I'm coming for you.
No, it really is Wyatt.
That hand has to be broken.
Just 'cause I beat your ass in luxury box doesn't mean my job is finished. I'm gonna choke your ass out.
A path of opportunity.
The first ever women's casino gauntlet.
For a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship at Grand Slam Australia.
I love that Harley literally lost her match on ROH leading up to this match.
Stop, stat.
The stakes couldn't be higher.
Ladies, let's make history.
Like, she's such a goofball. She goofed building momentum for her big match.
For this company, I will destroy the AEW World Championship before I let anybody else get their fingers on it ever again.
I'm taking everything from everyone.
Powerhouse Hobbs will challenge for the AEW Championship.
I plan on shocking the world, but not only doing that, I'm gonna make John Moxley my bitch.
I promise you, you will find nothing good down this road. Hell on earth.
There is only one God of professional wrestling.
Is Harley ready for this match? Go check. Is Harley ready for this match?
In this ring, in front of you people, giving you
Do remember this is not a title match. But yeah, I don't think she gets a win here. And Harley to do her ventriloquism on AEW. Ooh, Rika, that'd be great.
Cleaner, and it's not over.
The dangerous path leads to
Imagine if the payoff to this clipboard gimmick is Hook beats Cage in like a winner-take-all situation or something. He gets the clipboard, just cashes in, just says, "I want Mox next week," and has that match. This is that straightforward about it. Be very anticlimactic use of that clipboard, but I also think it would finally get that looming plot device out of the way. But yes, I will be right back, y'all. All right. So what do we got? We need all the young guys to get a shot at Mox, but divided it never works. Very much so. You make a good point in that it's really all a matter of how quickly people unifies.
Everything you want is right in front of you, dog.
Who ends up taking down? Hold on.
Since all this Death Rider started, I've been listening. Everything you want is in front of you. You wanted people to stand up. You wanted AEW to be a place where people took initiative. Well, guess what, Mox? I took initiative. I won the casino gauntlet. I beat 7 other people, Mox. I stood up to you Wednesday on Dynamite, and what did you do? You backed away. You cowered out. You tucked your tail between your legs. What type of leader, what type of world champion is that? This Wednesday night, Maximum Carnage, I know where we're at. Cincinnati, Ohio, the birthplace of John Moxley. Well, guess what, Mox? I've been shot, I've been stabbed, I've been homeless. Hell, there's been times I've been left for dead. But guess what, Mox? There's nothing you can actually do to me. So this Wednesday, Cincinnati, Ohio, Mox, I'm gonna make you my bitch.
Well, Ken Powerhouse Hobbs
He is really talking that shit. I'm interested to see how it plays out.
Because John Moxley is nobody's bitch.
Yeah, I would agree to that. And fans, speaking of world title coming up on Wednesday, the women's casino gauntlet match. The winner of that match will go on to get
What was they talking about before him? Might be Mox. Oh yeah, no. To Riga's point, it's all a matter of how long it takes for everybody to unite, and it feels like one thing or another is continuing to keep people divided. It's not going to go well for Will. Yeah. I'm wondering if they rough him up. Agreed, Riga. It feels like the writing's on the wall for that one. If they have something better, and we don't realize it yet, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, but I just don't see there being any other answer. It's Gremlin time. Yeah, Riga, she had her new theme last Wednesday. It's kind of her completion, in a way, in my eyes. Like, she's now fully her own act. She's no longer the Saraya understudy.
Going after the women's world champion, the one and only Harley. Cameron waits on Mariah.
And her opponent from London, England. She is the AEW
The gear is gearing.
World Champion.
No truth, Riga. Women's division is doing just fine without her. Where we're at right now, everything is running smoothly. Harley doesn't need her anymore, and that's the thing is, like, she was learning so much underneath her. But yeah. Sure, she's bound to make a return at some point. Interested to see what that may be involved in.
On Wednesday, we saw that Harley had interrupted Mariah May. And she was talking about the gauntlet match coming up. And they both agreed on a hot, as they say, hot girls grab.
It's still just crazy to put in perspective that Mariah May is world champion like this. Like, reigning, defending world champion.
I don't remember saying that, but thank you very much.
You don't remember the 1980s for that matter.
No, she isn't needed as is. No, I get you.
Here we go. Mariah May
Harley was starting to overshadow her.
Taking her sweet time. Well, Harley Cameron wants us to get started quickly. She said she was
No,
gonna make
over her in this period of time. No disrespect, of course. No, that's exactly it. And in a way, that she accomplished what her being with them was meant to do. Was like rising tides raise all ships. And I think Saraya knew that she always couldn't like go back to the like she couldn't go at the level she once could before her neck injury, and that's fine. I think her run up until now, for what it's been, has been great. The simple oh, okay, all right, Harley, all right, bud. How's that for some wrath? They promised hot girl graphs, so the gear had to gear, and it does. No truth, very truth.
that might be all she's celebrating here.
Big fan of this gear from Mariah. Think she should keep. This is great gear on Harley, but she has many others I think she can rock as well. Other than me, nothing else.
Certainly put her in a conversation for a title opportunity. But now she'll have to wait.
Agreed, Wyatt. I'm not sure if they.
About
Yeah, I'm not sure if we get back to that now. You know, that story that kind of
maximum carnage.
came to an end due to maternity leave
First ever women's
versus Monaco. Like the clear difference. Ooh.
Well, I think a woman
Good.
like Harley could potentially put her in
Good
that
pickup.
gauntlet. You never know. You never know who is in the gauntlet. Because
Gotta love it when workers contrast their gear for a match.
usually it does. You know, I've seen a
That tiny little bit of symbolism that means almost nothing in the grand scheme of things
familiar with how important it is to get
is just, you can appreciate it. Oh my god. My eyes may have just played tricks on me, but it looked like Harley's leg hyperextended with that kick. What the fuck?
Russian leg sweep. Harley Cameron has come to find
Ruby will be back sooner rather than later. But no, I agree. I miss her.
You've got to be impressed. I know you are a Mariah May apologist, but you got to be impressed with Harley's come out with here.
First of all, I've never made any apology when it comes to Mariah May.
Oh, for
Her
crying out loud.
Oh, missed the Shining Wizard. Just fully ducked it.
without apology.
Oh, going for Mayday?
Yes, I've been
Wow, we're trying to take this one home already?
has improved.
Come on, ladies.
The outing, ooh, vicious.
Enziguri, nicely done. 1, 2, and the world champion kicks out again. Wow, Mariah May.
Me just wanting them to get more time.
2024 as the women's
But you also got to appreciate the trust. They're the hour turnover match.
world champion. And what a year she had, of course, winning the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament as well.
I would dare say 2024 was the year of Mariah.
She's definitely up there, Riga. She picked up like overnight on a lot of things.
Carrying on in that vein.
I think it was like June or July or something when she started getting singles matches semi-frequently, and it was just like, yo, when did she like get, like, we were expecting to see like, oh man, this is gonna be it's gonna be one of those hard to watch matches, and then she just came out there and like wrestled, like all the little things did so well, and then like kept up on that. It wasn't just a flash in the pan, match after match being that way, as she continued to showcase her very unique personality.
That is not true. I see intelligence. I see determination. And I see God-given genetic beauty.
No, for real, like it's not like some people, you know, they'll have something come to, you know, a talent will just come naturally, right? But for most people, they have to build that up. They have to build up that skill, you know. So the fact that she's so, yeah, she's put well-faceted. It's incredible to speak. It speaks to her work ethic.
Rumor has it you were on the Titanic, Tony. Was that WCW?
Tomato. Fans still to come.
Also, I love the kind of parallels they have, you know, both being outcast understudies.
Now you see the world champion mocking Harley Cameron by clapping "Feel the Wrath, Feel the Wrath." We saw some "Feel the Wrath" signs here tonight.
Watch Mariah may take that phrase in this match.
Surprised people in Georgia can spell wrath.
That's even that good. Right? I think that is a lot of our first experience with her.
No Tony Schiavone signs, though.
Well, no, not in this arena. Fans, our next pay-per-view is Sunday, March 9th. It is Revolution. Use the code on your screen that you saw and join us for Revolution.
What a dominating performance.
It is not,
Yes.
it has not been a
Looks-
Was not
It
worthy of
looks
the title
fantastic.
opportunity, Tony.
it has not been a dominating performance.
What?
First 5 minutes of the match, 3 minutes.
No, for real, Harley Cameron is just the kind of person who's just like,
Cameron, you saw it as
30
well as that.
seconds too quick.
I like this thing. I'm just going to become incredibly good at it. She's very much that person.
Perfect execution.
It's not enough to just enjoy doing those things. She's like, no, I can't go out and do karaoke. I have to go get, like, a singing teacher and practice how to hit proper notes.
Or mean girl, if you will. This matchup in the women's division continues here on TNT and Max. It is Collision.
Yeah, no, but
on this
back
Saturday
to the
night
match here,
from
Mariah May has kind of just been handing it to Harley. Harley's really been fighting from underneath.
where you have a tremendous crowd on hand.
Yes, Rigo. Harley is turning face, and I'm here for it.
Deserves every bit of it.
Because for a while, I felt like they just wanted to keep her as a comedy heel, but she's too good to not position her against heels. Because it's at the point where people will cheer her over her opponent anyways. So you might as well
Lighting up.
put her in a position where she's not taking away from somebody with that.
Top rope tiaras. 1, 2. Harley
No one can out-heel Mariah May at the moment.
Well, one thing we've known about the world champion since her arrival from Stardom here in AEW, Mariah May has been, without a doubt, one of the heaviest hitters, hardest hitters in AEW women's division.
Been nigh on a perfect title reign. This might actually be Mariah May's greatest performance. So here we go.
At least her most dominant. What?
Missed. But that one didn't.
I'm not quite sure what that was meant to be. I feel like it was supposed to be the face buster thing, but did not get a good handle on her, so she just kind of spun out. Still a rough bump, but yeah.
Fans chant Harley, Harley.
Carry it
It did kind of look like a ripcord lariat, yeah.
by that reaction.
I don't think that that's what it was meant to be. specifically a nod to Jamie Hayter, but yeah, she did kind of have the arm and just like spin her out into an attempted lariat.
Two big forearm shots by Harley Cameron. Shoulder tackle into the ropes. Here she goes again this time.
We're slipping it. It still worked. Yeah. Really good match. No, agreed. I'm so here for, like, wrestling moves not going off clean, so long as it's safe and still looks like it hurt, you know?
For Harley Cameron, one of her best matches in AEW.
Look at this.
Pump handle pickup.
Vicious.
Dropping the champion down. 1, 2, no.
There we go. Turning it around quick. Not a bad cover either.
Poor thing made to expend a lot of energy kicking out. Come on, Mariah.
What a matchup.
Do it for England. The sun never sets on the English Empire.
Can you imagine if Harley Cameron's first win in AEW?
Oh, jackknife?
It almost happened there. Came at the hands of the world champion.
Kick pad.
How about that?
Yeah, she did.
That knee, Tony.
It slid all the way down. Oh, Storm Zero done.
Mayday.
1, 2.
No, Mayday is the other. Is the Samoan driver.
The AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah May.
A standing ovation for the AEW Women's Champion.
Not exactly. They're standing. Okay, can confirm not Sting.
We will find out who will face the world champion in Australia in the Women's Casino Gauntlet match that is live on TBS and Max Wednesday night from Cincinnati as we move closer to
Definitely not
Cincinnati
Sting.
and move closer to Grand Slam in Australia. Well, we heard earlier from the Hangman, Adam Page, and now let's hear from Christopher Daniels, his response.
Hangman Page, what you don't seem to understand is I was never
I'm
approachable
curious.
as an AEW official. Even when
Hey
I was
there,
still
Ryan.
AEW,
What's up? The latest round is set?
friend to you.
In what regard?
I've known you for more than 15 years, and I saw you go through the worst year and a half of your life. I saw all of your friends desert you. I saw the fans turn their back on you, and I wanted to be a friend to you. But every time I reached out, you responded with violence. And I don't even care about getting punched. I've been knocked on my ass more than 1,000 times in my life, Adam. But when you stood face to face, called me an old man, you asked me what I've done in professional wrestling, that hurt. Apparently, it's time for a history lesson, Adam. I'll tell you what I've done. I've won championships. I've main evented pay-per-views. I've wrestled all around the world. And if a professional wrestling company
Wow.
in the last
Those old clips of him hit hard.
helped build 2 professional wrestling companies from the ground up. I was AEW before AEW was even real. So maybe 2024 wasn't my best in-ring year of my career, but it's 2025 now, and I'm not an EVP anymore. Now I'm just a man who's sick and tired of being disrespected. Maximum Carnage, Collision, Adam Page, you want Texas death? I've already shown you that I'm willing to shed my blood. I'll shed yours as well. Maybe I'll add beating your ass to my list of accomplishments.
Okay. All right. I'm here for this Christopher Daniels.
It's going to be next.
I've missed these promos more than I thought. Right?
Texas Deathmatch, Hangman Adam
It
Page
hits so unique.
and Christopher Daniels, Maximum Carnage Collision.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Julia Hart, honoring the House of
Did I miss a match?
285 pounds, Brody King.
What a dominant performer, what a dominant athlete. We are watching here Brody King along with Julia Hart come to the ring. Brody just back from the Tokyo Dome. And of course, Brody, name in
Well,
AEW,
yeah, damn.
synonymous with, I know, the House of Black, but in singles
William Brody Perry is still.
one of the most
Agreed.
dangerous men you will
Is a
find.
good.
Yeah, unquestionably. Last match we saw Brody King here in AEW was a Nice win against Will Ospreay. Christmas night, Dynamite.
By the way, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. It goes a long way in supporting the channel, gets us boosted in the algorithm for those who may be looking for a Collision watch-along, and it'll help us out, especially on a night like this, where we're going to be going live in 2 different streams back-to-back. YouTube isn't the funnest of that, so those thumbs up help get us boosted, kind of try to counterbalance how YouTube will work against us for that. Well, Black was dead. Or fell. Come on, have faith. Look at how green his look at how green his pants are.
Just feels him over to the other side.
Tossing Blackwell like a child.
Oh! Never mind. No amount of green on his pants will save him from chops like that.
Blackwell might want to continue running all the way back to the locker room.
Blackwell is dead. Bro is running from his imminent demise. And the Harbinger. Julia Hart. Mrs. Jack Perry and Trevor Murdoch. Oh no. The double rebound. Oh, that's the way he collapsed.
This is Brody's first match since the 2024 Continental Classic.
Yeah. He didn't need this. Oh no, what are you doing? More? Oh no. He had to wind him all the way back. Normally he stops up at the shoulder. He had to get all the way back there. Let's get like an extra 50 degrees on this rotation before I spike you on your dome. Brody King is a menace. Brody's a welcome surprise. No, for real. 2 minutes ago, I did not know I was going to be witnessing Brody King murder somebody, but here we are. Death by Konzo.
But coming up next for the TNT Championship, Daniel Garcia defends against Katsuyori Shibata, his longtime partner. Stay with us.
Stuff sucked. No, for real. Something on the world title combo. No, really. Like, why have he not been put into... I mean, to be fair, he did have the Royal Rampage win, right? That was a whole thing. Some odd years ago. It was July 2022, actually, that happened. So he's had a taste, but, like... Yeah, no, I think... We've run out of excuses we can make for why he is not a singles champion yet. Simply just put him in there with a champion, and he will win their title. Like, that's how that should be that simple. I mean, granted, kind of was at Wrestle Dynasty, and wait, no, he did get the win, didn't he? No. David Finlay got the win. That's right. It was a rebound win after losing the title to Yuta Tsuji. Carlos switch out of reigns. Yeah, even if you just give him like one moderate one, I think that's still good enough. You know. I'm letting my house drop with this. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna grab a drop this real quick. Cheers, stream. Cheers, stream over. Yeah, you see, the world title isn't one to hot potato, but yeah, I would love to see kind of some back and forth action in a championship division like that. I've always loved the idea, of course, in theory, of a division that's so hotly contested that the titles just can't stay. The title or titles just can't stay on any given individual or team if you do it with a tag team division. But yeah, and just being like the title changing on average every 6 weeks because it's such a hotly contested division. Everyone's so evenly matched.
In the Continental Classic, and then that you continued that momentum in 2025.
We're shouting
We
at
saw you at the
us.
Tokyo Dome. We heard what Will Ospreay said on Dynamite, and you just
You guys
picked
were
up
out for
the
it.
win here tonight. How are you feeling?
You know, Lexi,
I'm with that, Riga.
right now it's a real confusing time for the House of Black and for myself.
Puppy tattoo. Okay. Oh, okay. House of Brood might not be too far off after all.
Through a lot. But I hope you know that at the end of all of it, I respect you. I respect you. I respect Buddy. I think you have the world of potential at your feet. I know what you bring to the table, man. I felt it. I wanted us to be a group. But I tell you what, it's time for you to take the reins and run.
Run.
Wow, how about that?
Confusing time for the House of Black. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what comes next.
Take the reins.
I'm having a hard time making up my mind if that run was a Bray Wyatt reference or not.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit and is for the TNT Championship. Introducing first the challenger from
Probably really just thinking too deep into it.
weighing 209 pounds, the wrestler Katsuyori Shibata.
Katsuyori Shibata coming to the ring, and fans, we're going to go back.
What's the main? It's going to be Dax Harwood versus Chris Jericho. But I'm with you, Darthor. This feels like this should be the main. Agree with Copeland, buddy. Brody would be cool, but I'm assuming Copeland sticks. That's what I'm thinking as well. That ship has sailed. We're not going to go back to that. I'm not surprised, right? Like, oh, this guy would have found a way to have his match go on over the actual title match. But no, I'm so ready for this match. I'm so ready for this match because this is a big test for Daniel Garcia. This takes me back to the pure division, which means we're probably going to get some pure graps, and my sicko heart can't wait. Is it a title match? It is indeed a title match. It's a TNT Championship match. Jericho versus Dax is a non-title match. It is not even a proving ground match. Oh, it should have been a proving ground match. What the hell? Jericho needs to be on Ring of Honor and not AEW at this point. His gimmick just isn't good. No, for real. And the thing is, he's kind of abandoned some of the more gimmicky aspects of the character. Or at the very least, he's kind of shelved them for a bit because they've gotten so over. But now it's just kind of Jericho is Jericho. There's nothing about him that's softening that blow.
Let's talk about the history between these two men. There's a long story.
Jericho Dax because they want to go home angle. I'm thinking there's a go home angle involved as well. Yeah, it's just rough because I want the show to have heart out so I can get to the New Japan. TNT more open challenges for. Agreed. This is two times in as many weeks. We should keep this up on Collision. Have the TNT title be defended on TNT. You know what I mean?
If you remember, saving from Jack Perry a couple months ago, right? Look, there's a healthy respect. I dare you even say almost a mentorship.
Bro, did you not want to break it up?
You call it a friendship, I would say. But the competitive juices, you know.
There we go.
Shibata wants a title match.
Sometimes friendships get thrown to the wind. Certainly.
I almost feel like Shibata used that friendship here tonight.
We're lucky we get the Golden Jets. You take that back. You put that sin back in your mouth right now, sir.
I feel like Danny agreed to the match because of who Shibata is.
The booking committee have got to decide.
Oh, here we go. I love these measuring stick Shibata just being like, match up. 6 out of 10. Come on. Let's go. Okay, 7 out of 10. All right, all right, all right. Man, 5. Go wash my mouth out with some. What's a good day? We're on the streak. Yes, he's keeping the red and black gear. He's like, all right, fine. I'm just stick with this. Probably spent a lot of money on new gear lately. Because he's going for ambitious looks. I appreciate the risks that he has taken, but I think he's learned it doesn't work for him right now. I think there's a different color out there for him than red. I don't think he needs to mix it with red. Yo, these chops. He is literally walking through the fire. Oh no, he's gonna show you how it's done, son. Oh, 3 little machine gun. Following up with the shotgun drop kick. Oh, that extra follow through. The super late drop kick, the way like the extension never happens. A drop kick normally connects with the legs fully extended. He just keeps himself crunched up. So it's just like he can have that much more follow through on it by the time he makes contact if he wanted it to.
Can you stop making excuses for Garcia?
Here's the thing.
Ooh, extra crank to that toe hold. Oh, looking at it, looks like he's going for it. Deathlock style. He's got that arm trapped. Wrist control maintained. Let it go for the sake of. Oh, the adductor stretch.
To me, it's not just the travel. He's been spreading himself real thin. I'd like to see him focus on defending that TNT.
Come on, man. You got no leverage there.
You know, to your point, the travel. He defended
Daring him to. And all it's doing is having Danny expend his energy. Stefan keeping a close eye on the situation. Ready to call a pinfall if it even comes to that. Oh, that extra wrist torque. You see, there it is. Right there on his shoulders. Okay, he let the legs go. May have been a mistake. We'll see. Nice 7 to 10. Now eat this 9, homie. Straight up. That was such the energy he was giving. Just nice. Maybe you'll get that one day. Keep it to match the title. Exactly, Hex. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. Do a special occasion. It's not like you can't have this, like, it should never be defended on the other network kind of thing. But if you're going to have titles named after networks, then they should primarily be defended on those networks. Oh, he's going right back to that leg lock. He knew he had a good situation here. And he's back into this hold. And the Indian death lock, he's got the subductor stretch combo. It's really painful. It's make it hard to walk and brace yourself afterwards if you're not that flexible. Of course, but most people aren't. Bro, he had fully released the pressure. You didn't need to throw that for. I'm critiquing Stefan now. I'm so locked in. Now I was talking about Danny's gear match in the title. Oh, feel that. Okay, I gotcha. No, it does kind of work, especially if you got like a gold trim on the red and black gear. Ooh, I think that's it. I think that's what we need. Primarily black, secondary red, gold trim. Going back to work, yeah. He's got that little white diamond on the front of them. I don't know whether it is, but sure, he can keep that if that has some relevance. It'll still work. Around the knee pads, yeah. Now we're talking.
Come on, Danny. There you go. Roundhouse. He put 3 of them.
And he's overhand, right? It's gotten to the point where he's throwing close hand fists at him. He's deep in this fight. Shibata's still throwing chops, man. And top of the trunks, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, top, landing the red, yeah. In the ropes. Oh? He was thinking about hitting the ropes himself, but he saw Danny was going for it. Should have laid that kick in a little bit more. I don't get why the titles still have the old AEW logo with the frame around it. So they disposed of that last year, right? So it's been over a year now, in fact. I think only the men's world title has it updated, and the men's tag titles. I say they like the women's tag titles, but there really should be by now. I blame the pandemic. In a world where the pandemic doesn't happen, I'm pretty sure 2020 has women's tag titles introduced.
And slow to get up. Fans, we hope you'll join us whenever we come your way. We're going to be in Huntsville.
Remember the Deadly Draw tournament in 2020 that Diamante and Ivelisse won? Yo, nice. Going for the figure four. Oh, turned it into a roll-up of his own. Not the best leverage on it, though, but it was... I think the more important thing is that he escaped that figure four. Next custom title when they have a reason to make a new one. Fair. I don't know, because they've recently had a custom title well after that, right? With Jack Perry. I mean, I'm not too bothered by it. It's not the biggest of deals, but yeah. It does feel like an interesting design decision that is being made intentionally. Nice with the belly to back. Oh, bro came for his own. Let's go. The fighting spirit is real. Flash clotheslines. Oh, no. Beautiful STO. Best one in the game. Legitimately cannot think of another wrestler who is more adeptly executed the STO. Make that custom title, to be fair. He did. He did. You're right. You're right. And then they could. It was just like, well, just here's a print of here's a new print of the same design, as opposed to modifying the design. Women's Continental Championship. Well, I think a women's C2 should definitely happen, but it should be for the women's world title. I think every year you make it be for the women's world title and the strong women's championship. Nah, I don't know. Maybe not that, because you have a double champion coming out of it every year. That's not a thing you should do. Bro's got the leverage to walk still towards it. That's incredible core strength. Nice baited him in. Got that dragon screw. Ooh, turnabout's leg play. Ooh, ooh. Had his head cradled with his other leg and everything. That was actually a very well executed victory. He's going for the Dragon Tamer. I think he waited a little too long, but he still got it. Double down. This has been a hot show. I've really been enjoying this one. Crowd makes such a difference. Real. Crowd has helped me lock him. Ooh. I'm interested in that San Jose crowd for strong Valley Battle in the Valley. Yeah.
Great technique from the wrestler Katsuyori Shibata. What do you do here, Nigel? Do you reach or do you try to turn it? I get to the ropes as quickly as I can.
Yep, the ropes that are closest to him. Yep, hard cam side. Keep dragging you. It's a lot of tricep strength. Come on, you can get it. Yep.
Just worry about your title. I'm with you.
Your name is just The Wrestler. No, for real, to have a super general nickname like that, and not be like 90, it's exceptional. Because, you know, nicknames like were that simple back in the day, you know, like in the 70s, you know, in the heyday of wrestling. But in the 21st century, to get a nickname like that, excellent. Yo, this jackknife is golden. Like, I don't know what it is about this jackknife. Good pin. He's a good wrestler. Every single time. Every single time, that's the logic. Such a good wrestler. The industry full of wrestlers. My nickname is the wrestler. No, for real. Like, imagine. The basketball player, LeBron James.
Certainly pulling the victory out of the jaws of defeat. Katsuyori Shibata seemed to have an answer to
I don't know basketball, so I'm sorry if there's more discussions of who's the best in basketball. And the people think it's LeBron. It's just the one I know of. Which shenanigans we're going to see with Jericho's match. The thing is that apparently everyone's barred from ringside, so surely he's going to find some other way to cheat with just himself, you know? Like, right? That's got to be how that goes. Yeah. The way they pan down to his hips afterwards, like what? We'll have the bat under the ring or something. Yeah.
AEW's signature match, an unpredictable contest that is the epitome of being elite. And now, it's their turn.
Yo, we got Casino Gauntlet video packages.
Of one of the best female rosters ever. 2 women start at random intervals. Another woman enters. No set number, no time limit. One fall ends it all. The first woman to score a pin or submission is declared the winner. The prize, a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship. The only way to make history is to go through hell. Ladies, let's do this.
Yo, I love that. Just a quick little 30-second explanation, but I just dig that they're going out of the way to advertise this match so much. That gives me high hopes for it. That they're not just going to be like, all right, we're just going to get to the point. You know, I was concerned that it was only going to be like 6 women and then the winner. Baller. The baller. It's just like, wow. This one's long as much as we've seen. Agreed. No, agreed. Like, the thing is, they do the match frequently enough. Surely we're going to have another one in the next couple of months, you know? And I'm not against that, mind you. Like, I love the match type. And I love that they don't wait to just do it on special occasions because, like, why wait? You know, it's such a concept that you can throw together and it gets a pop every time. It doesn't have to be every single show, but just enough to be to be, like, that big pop when it's announced. I think that it's going to be a real good showing for the women here, and I'm really hopeful that we get at least 10 people coming out in the match. To it all in. I'm here for that. Specifically for like the contract gimmick, yeah. Why not, right? People will be like, too much like WWE? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just getting set up for the next stream. Trying to make sure we get all our dicks in a row. It's like 8-minute promo. Yes, exactly. They showed quite a few people in there that should be in it. Make that poker chip official. You see, the thing is, Double or Nothing's already got its thing. They got the Casino Battle Royal, you know, or the Casino Ladder Match. So I think that we can keep that there. Honestly, I like the Casino Ladder Match. I think we should do that more. Because it's very much like the Casino Gauntlet, but instead of pinfall or submission, climbing the ladder to retrieve thing. I think that can be, has potential to be a very interesting thing you could do more often than not. And then there's the Face of the Revolution ladder match. Ooh, Darth, I see you. One for the contract, one for all that. I hear that. And you can alternate year to year. Damn, that hurt my feelings, Riga. As soon as I saw it, you're like, you're right.
Chaos ensued, and the only way we would get a clear, fair one-on-one matchup in tonight's main event is to bar everybody, Tony, from ringside.
All right, very well. And here we go with a member of FTR, the Axe.
And his opponent from Asheville, North Carolina, weighing 222 pounds.
Not the biggest pop for Dax. Okay. But yes, y'all, last call for thumbs up here on this stream, at least on this stream. Assuming y'all won't follow us over to the New Japan one. But yes, those thumbs up help us get boosted. Recommended for those who are looking for these watch-alongs, be it live or on playback. Best stare. Dax about to... because he had the program with Matt Cardona going into the Manhattan Center match against Matt Cardona. And something tells me he's going to be popping up this coming weekend at the GCW Hammerstein show. I believe that's going to be January 17th. Next Friday? Cogs are turning in my head. Maybe we do a watch-along for that. I don't know. That's money. That costs money. I've spent a lot of money on wrestling lately. I got the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Service. I got Netflix now. I've literally never had Netflix. And then pro wrestling came around. I was like, all right, I guess I'll get it. Like, Netflix has so much to offer. I've never looked into it because I just don't have the time. But yeah. They can't not lock up. Local gym bro gets in camera shot. The way he just decided to just... Yeah, but then he kept it. Well, no, but I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. He's keeping it probably because it's going to come back around to this Hammerstein show this coming Friday. Because he jumped Cardona on that GCW show a few weeks back. I think that this is an ongoing thing. He's going to come around. The AEW is going to try and bring some attention to that show. So, yeah.
Neither man refusing to release the grip.
And then finally getting back in the ring. Let's go. Lock up. I mean, I heart Jericho. Sure, it's when it should be I heart CJ. Oh, yeah. Instead of it. Yes. Damn. How did he mess that up?
Without a doubt, we saw Shibata earlier, one of the great choppers, but Dax known as maybe the best. Look at this.
It's nice starting to break down. We get some chops in here. Oh my God! That was a vicious, vicious dragon screw. Is he okay? Thankfully, he has a brace on his left knee. Oh, this is his left knee getting worked. Wow, my head was messing with me. Dax part of this match. He's still fantastic. Oh, no, for real. Dax in singles action is great. People want him to get a full extended singles run, and I don't blame them for it.
The axe here.
No, I don't agree with that at all.
Well, they're entitled to cheer and boo for whoever they want, Jamie.
Moving back over.
That LED board, of course, safety rail. Top of it came off. Footing is unsure, and Jericho takes advantage of it.
It was like, do you not know how to climb over, Dax? And then he finally started to figure it out. Knocks back on his.
Fight in the front row, and now it finally goes back towards the ring. This is the main event here on Collision.
Did it?
As we head towards maximum.
Yeah, I did kind of just disregard the padding coming up there.
Brainbuster, cover, 1, 2, and a 2 count. As we head towards Maximum Carnage on Wednesday, live on TBS from Cincinnati, and here on Max as well, simulcast. And, of course, Maximum Carnage next Saturday on TNT and on Max. And we've got that big Texas death match coming up next Saturday as well between Christopher Daniels and Hangman Page. And a chop by Jericho.
A lot of reasons to watch AEW.
Oh, really?
Upcoming week is now
Frankensteiner made it happen. Even though he ate that bottom turnbuckle. I'm not actual landing unless the rest of the barricades and the padding is meant to come off. The square metal edge braces. Yeah, no, that's got to be a rough landing. They're keeping these barricades long term. Something tells me someone's going to take that spot. In DCW, saw the hoodie there.
Who, as I said, has transcended sports entertainment.
Alrighty, George. Take care, friend. See you back around. Ooh.
And that was face nose first to the bottom of that turnbuckle pad.
It's hard to make Dax the Axe any less attractive, but that might do it.
Well,
what are you saying?
You take your shots, don't you?
Well, when I'm sat down here and he's getting beaten up, of course I do. He's got the sort of face only a mother could love. Well, I did hear after he was born, he was so ugly they slapped his mum.
No worries, Riga. The VOD's there if you're looking to watch it. Or if not, we will just see you when we see you. There's plenty of stuff going on sooner rather than later this week.
A real fan favorite here in Georgia. Jericho, the inaugural AEW.
Imagine you got to get your day into motion and stuff like that.
Superstars of all time.
Such a jarring date and time difference for me. Singing, yeah, no, it's a very believable sing. It really took me like a close up to make me realize, like, for sure, it wasn't him.
I gotta admit, Chris Jericho is wrestling a hell of a match tonight.
Always cover.
1, 2, 2 count.
Have you ever seen Chris Jericho not wrestle a credible match?
Well, I've seen him win and lose throughout his career.
Win, lose, or draw, always an incredible performance from the learning tree.
The Nueve, the Ring of Honor World Champion.
Out of the ropes, Jericho. 1, 2, 3.
Choking him out on the rope, that's for you. Random person in the third row.
A bad pupil in class. I think Dax the Axe is going to get an F grade.
Right, he came with the full gimmicks. Like, he spared no expense. Out here rubbing his wrist like, my evil plans come into fruition. Like, he's giving Danhausen vibes.
We are back. We are with you live on Max and TNT. Tony and Nigel,
I'm slapping the taste out of his mouth. Okay, some stiff right hands for you, buddy.
Jericho was having a lot of fun moments ago, but right now Dax trying to make a comeback. Jericho, though, sends him down twice with shoulder tackles. Jericho over the top. Dax falters in the middle of the ring. I think it's his right knee. And Jericho, crossbody Chris Jericho.
Oh, rolled through. Hey there, Joe. Welcome in. Yes, we are. Indeed, we are. Going to be doing Battle in the Valley literally right after this. We won't be catching we obviously, as you can tell, we're not catching the pre-show. So I'm going to have y'all fill me in on that. But nah. Battle of the Valley immediately after this. Here's the link to the stream. There you all are. And if you can't stick around for that, do try and stop by tomorrow evening. We're going to be doing the return of the All Elite Rewinds Full Gear 2019. That is not her.
And Harwood hits hard on the top turnbuckle.
Chris Jericho, time and again, has used his veteran experience against a veteran to get himself.
No, he's really going for it. My gosh, the way he's catching himself on the mat before landing the actual move.
Not a lot of mustard on the kick out from Dax the Axe. You could understand why. I'd love to see a replay of that. Lion salt, the knees coming into the chest and the jaw of Dax. Jericho now moving forward.
Fans next week, Maximum Carnage coming up on Wednesday. Kenny Omega returns to the ring against the Machine, Brian Cage. Also,
Again to that leg. Oh my god, the way his leg is folding up doing those. Either he is like superb at selling those, or he's not taking them right. I'll trust the former. Dude's been wrestling 3+ decades. Bro, that was not even the best schoolboy. It should not have gotten that close. All right. Yo, MVP's in-ring debut. We got a trios matchup against Private Party and Mark Briscoe. Oh, they're gonna hurt people. Dax is slow but deliberate. It feels purposeful in effect, but Jericho is slow and it feels sloppy, like he's not up to it. One is entertaining, one is exactly. It feels like Dax is supposed to be slowing down Jericho's pace, but like he's speeding up to Jericho's having to speak up to keep up with Dax's. That slip, almost case in point. I hate that. Glad they're all right. Points there, no real though. MVP getting a match, bro. Your supplementary performer getting a match. That's always goated in the prediction league. Like when Nigel wrestles, yes please. Dude's my supplemental performer. Still get points for him commentating and all that, but when he gets the wrestles, extra points are great. You can blame that on his leg, but Jericho wasn't really. Yeah. But there is a fair point to it. You're right. Dude's leg has really been targeted. So it's understandable that Jericho's having a hard time basing off of it. Ooh.
Wants to make this a striking affair. He believes he's got the beating of the learning tree when it comes to striking. Once things pick up pace, that favors Jericho.
they're hearing those shots all the way to Sanford Stadium here in Athens, Georgia. They are loud.
Break the group, slap the taste out of each other's mouth. Fun spot. I don't think it should have been the main, though.
One, of course, known as a tag team specialist, but don't count him out when you talk about singles competition. And then there's Chris Jericho, one of the greats of all time. Where's he going now?
What does the Harwood look like? Some of my favorite suckers, man. He hits like a freight train when he wants to. Yep. AEW Brawl for real? No, remember when that guy, the Hall of Fame, tried running up on Bret Hart? Dax put that dude in his place real fast.
Renamed as a cope breaker last week for its effect on Adam Copeland. They are dangerously close to us, Tony.
Guy who wins the bar fight energy for real.
He stumbled at Dax, but he got back. Fans, don't forget, we're going to stay with this one as long as it takes.
Nah, you're not doing that, right? No, you're not going overtime, right? You're not going overtime, right? Please, y'all. I would very much appreciate you ending on the top, at the top of the hour, rather. Great grip there, underneath the leg. That's how you sell a night cow rolling, for real. That was done right. Like, you could have gotten in there. That slip, though, was so crucial. Match on time, I get a few minutes of brawls and angle. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too. And, like, of all the nights to give Collision an overrun, the way that Remsburg clearly saw the attempt. What? Diving headbutt.
Something happened. I was looking at Dax the Axe on the top rope.
Dax goes over to check the referee, and Dax gets nailed by the belt.
Man.
First of all, I think he punched the referee in the eye. Then he whacked Dax with the belt.
Bros, I got a wind cut. Failed that. Jericho was meant to pull the belt off. Yep. That's what I was thinking it was supposed to be. He was supposed to headbutt that. Because the way Jericho was already getting up. Yeah, it was rough. That was a rough spot. Didn't go off as intended.
Even without anybody else at ringside, this one has been chaotic and difficult.
See that on WatchaMania, for real.
1, 2, 3.
Dunzo. All right. This is a just go home situation. Yeah, it didn't land as well as they wanted it to. Yeah, no, it's not Dax's fault. That was 100% on Jericho to put the title in the right position. Dax was fully ready to eat that title belt. There it is.
Let's get some security out here again. No one's safe when capricious Cope is anywhere near the ring.
Oh, we got other people coming in.
Wait a second, the Death Riders.
Oh, Death Riders are here. Oh. Extra brawls. The men that time forgot.
Pandemonium here at ringside.
They're fighting outside and in. There you see Wheeler, Yuta, and Cash Wheeler.
Damn.
Watch out. They're headed our way, Tony. You've never been known for being the most sprite of foot. If I were you, I'd be on them.
Yeah, I think we better stand up, Coach. This is crazy here. Fans, again, Chris Jericho wins this main event. And the fight continues. The Outrunners.
And a spear to Pac. We go to battle. Save it for maximum carnage, real.
Cope standing strong in the ring.
There it is. Death Rider. Real time, yeah. Welcome in, Scotty, y'all. We're just now getting... Oh, man, we got the closing angle of Collision going on here. It's stretched out something fierce. Oh, no. Yeah, they're doing an overrun for Collision. This is upsetting. Oh, Powerhouse coming for the save. Hurry up, dude. I was wondering, I'm like, is he really about to get killed? Everybody trying to run at him. He cleared the house quick. Run, Forrest, run. Spine buster to Claudio. Oh, my God. Thank goodness. Just checked over on Battle of the Valley, and they're giving a rundown of the card. Caught. Oh, man. Everyone's making an example of themselves. Got spiked. Bodied. Alrighty, y'all. We're going to have to get out of here for the sake of Battle of the Valley. Please do stop by. We dropped a link there for you. The chat, because we're going to be moving over right on now. Please do drop a thumbs up on this if you haven't done so already. The link to the next Dynamite show is already in the chat as well. So do try and keep an eye on for that. But otherwise, till next time, take care and happy wrestling.